When I went no contact with my mother, there weren't any. I was like 23 years old. And there wasn't much of a relationship going on with my brother or my favorite aunt or anyone else in the family for that matter at that point in time. I still had somewhat, believe it or not, of a relationship with my grandparents. And they didn't get in the middle of that. And that relationship at that point in time is pretty distant. I called my brother, who I thought for sure would stand with me and be there for me because we grew up in the same house. Surely he knows why it is I'm no contact and all the things that have gone on. At that time when I called him in my early 20s, I shared with him, in fact, he was the only person in the family that I told. He was the first person I went to, the fact that I had been sexually assaulted when I was 12 years old. My brother's response, "You're a liar. You've always been a liar. Everyone says you're a liar." I was stunned and heartbroken and devastated. Fast forward, I go no contact. And at this point in time, the contact was super minimal anyway because I had been living 3.5 hours away from my grandparents. But I went no contact with them. And I let them know that that's what I was doing, that the relationship was over, and called it all out. My brother calls me. Now you love me? You want me? No. He doesn't want me to cause the death of my grandfather because I'm going to break his heart and cause him to have a heart attack. And by the way, I did believe I had that superpower. Not the one to stop the abuse, but I could cause death. He went in full on guilt. Oh, okay, you don't want to see him? Well, at least let him see your daughter. I said, why don't you give him yours? Why does he need to see mine? Because mine was the favorite. And by the way, nothing happened to her, thankfully, because the handwriting was on the wall, which is what caused the no contact in the first place. So I thank my lucky stars for that. My aunt, my favorite aunt, same phone call, same thing. It's like they were reading from the same script. I think the bad aunt called me. I have a vague memory. And the script started the same, and I just hung up the phone. I was done. That's what a narcissistic family system does. They don't want you to break away. They don't want you to heal, and they definitely don't want you to do what I'm doing right now, which is speaking out. And they will hold that facade to the very end of time. My grandmother's obituary, literally just read it 2 days ago. She is listed as the